Is that the one, the Farrah Fawcett one, and had the Mexican rug?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to have that in my room.
Really? I think I
Yeah.
had that in my room too, but
Yeah.
not for the different reason.
I like
'Cause I
the
wanted to
aesthetic.
look like
yeah,
her.
I like the hair.
I wanted to sleep with
Yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah. I like.
It's a Hawaii.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to It's a Hawaii Thing. I'm Lanai, and that's Brooke Lee. Don't get us confused. We have a very special guest here in the studio. I was trying to figure out how long I known this guy. Probably at least 20 years.
Yes.
Well, yeah, one of my favorite football players. He played for the Vikings for a long time. He's done everything, this guy. He's a singer. He's been on Magnum P.I. He's been on Hawaii Five-0.
So he's
He's an
someone.
actor. He's a singer. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. The crowd goes crazy for Ezra Tuaola. How you doing, brother?
Aloha, man. It is so good to be here.
Thanks
It's
for
so
being
good to
here.
see- Thank you for having me,
You're
guys.
literally our only in-person guest today, so we're very excited to have a living, breathing person.
Right,
in studio.
exactly. That
Yeah.
in person.
And every
thing.
time you're here, we always miss each other.
Right, exactly. So,
And last time I think I seen you was when your book came out.
oh wow, yeah, that was.
No, I seen you in Minnesota. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you see, and when you guys came through for
the food truck
for the
race.
food truck.
That was
race.
Yeah.
a long
Great.
time ago.
It
though.
was
Yeah,
6
long time.
years ago.
It was that long. Oh my gosh.
Well, you
yeah.
know why? Because we keep in touch on social media.
was
so
Right.
It
long-
feels like you're.
It was longer than that because my daughter wasn't born yet, and
7
she's
years?
8.
Wow.
8 years ago then.
So it has to be
I haven't
before
seen
that.
you in 8
Well,
years.
it's good to see.
Yeah.
It's good to be back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just amazing. So.
You were born in Waimanalo in a banana patch.
I was. Well, not
literally
in a
were.
banana patch,
Yeah, yeah.
but
there were hospitals involved.
You grew up in a banana patch.
yeah, I grew up in a banana patch. My family was the first Samoans to ever be leased land in Hawaii. So it was great that
awesome.
we got some land, like 20 acres in Waimanalo, and we were able to like do our bananas and produce and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
How long did you play for the NFL?
I played 9 years in the NFL. So
Back up though, because you went to school in Waimanalo.
yes, I went to
or-
Waimanalo Elementary.
and then
I went over to overseas to Vegas to live with my brother in Henderson. Came back to Kailua High School, and then I
Kailua.
went back to California to Chino. Went to and I graduated from Don Lugo High School.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you,
got
play college?
recruited out
Where'd
of-
you play
Yeah.
college ball?
I played college ball at Oregon State.
That's right.
Ah,
Yeah,
the other
OSU.
Hawaii.
Had other Polynesians your
Oh my
4 years?
gosh, we had a few. But most of them were from the Oregon area.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Because when Mariota played for Oregon,
Yeah.
there were 14 other
Or are
Polynesians
these,
on
Wow.
the
or are
team.
these the Ducks?
Yeah.
The Ducks.
Yeah, the Ducks. I was
Okay.
the Beavers. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There's
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
Oregon
there's
State
two.
and Oregon.
Oregon University.
Oregon
Yeah.
University.
So
Right.
I was the Beavers. We were like rivals, but it was crazy because when I went to Oregon State, we never beat the Ducks in like 17 years or some ridiculous number
you
like
beat 'em.
that. And we beat them my sophomore year, so it was really
Nice.
cool.
Oh
right?
wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know that there was a rivalry. It was like what Wyoming UH type of rivalry.
Well, it's probably the Civil War is probably the oldest football rivalry on the West Side. on the
Really?
West Coast. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, the Civil
Some
War.
history here. on
I
this
didn't know
on
that.
this class.
Yeah.
And the first time I met you, you came out with your book. Tell everybody about your book.
Yeah, I have a book called Alone in the Trenches. It's a memoir about my life, growing up in Hawaii and also playing in the NFL, and then coming out as a gay man with my family and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was very difficult to write because when they asked me to write it, when I came out in 2002, I was like, what?
Because you're the
got
first
more
NF
life to live. Like
you were the first NFL player to.
second.
Oh, you were the second. Who was the first?
David Kopay was the first back in the
David
70s.
Kopay, yeah.
But then
That was a different time.
Yeah, it's sort of a different time, and everything just kind of got swept under the rug. And then a couple of decades later, then I came out,
Yeah.
in 2002. So
And you still living in Minnesota?
I am. I've been there
Why?
for 32
No.
years. I know, right? Why?
Do you?
It's
do
so
you,
cold.
Do you still go to any other games?
I do. I'm part of the Minnesota Vikings legend community.
Oh,
So
nice.
what we do, we go out and we do a lot of charity work for the community, and then we have like a suite at the football game. So we're able to go to the
Yeah.
games.
Yeah. He
But
does.
it's cool that the NFL is starting to do that. Teams are starting to do that just to sort of kind of honor a lot of the.
Well, and it
the
keeps
old
you
school
part of the
guys.
brotherhood.
Exactly.
And takes care of
exactly.
the spirit of.
One of my really good friends, his name is Champ Kanashiro. He hosts a TV show here.
Yeah.
I'd love to get you on his show.
Yeah.
He has a Viking room.
Really?
Yeah, he's
What does
obsessed.
that mean?
His
You mean
rooms,
Minnesota Vikings or just
Minnesota
the Vikings?
Yeah, that's what I'm
room.
saying.
A Minnesota Viking room. He has everything from every memorabilia that the organization has made.
What?
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
We're gonna take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We're talking story with Ezra. Don't go anywhere. It's a Hawaii thing. Bringing you what matters. Viewers can receive the Star Advertiser digital full access subscription for just $9.95 per month. Go to staradvertiser.com and click on subscribe. Use the code AHI THING. Welcome back to It's a Hawaii Thing. We're talking story with Ezra and talking football.
Right.
Vikings. Did you guys win today?
You know what? I don't know. Like when you're in Hawaii,
You know,
like
the
you know, when
time
you're in
difference.
Hawaii, it's sort of like
It's
yeah.
a different world.
Do
Yeah.
you do you still watch the games religiously, like as if you were suited up, or no?
Not
No.
so religiously, but I do watch the games, right? And
You yell at the
Minnesota
TV?
is sort of like my team now since I
Yeah.
live in Minnesota.
Well, everyone
But, yeah.
associates you with
Yeah,
the
with the
Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Because I played like 5 years there. Well, most of my
Right.
years I played in Minnesota.
You know who else? Who else is a huge fan is Anu Hea.
Really?
She flew up and got
For the
to
Minnesota
sing,
Vikings?
Got to sing the national anthem like
She
3
did?
years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
You didn't know
awesome.
that?
I didn't know that. I would have
Oh,
been, yeah.
we got to hook
Why
you up
do
with
people
her.
from Hawaii? What's the affiliation with? They just like the
I
team
think
they like.
some is because of him.
Oh, right.
And then who else?
We had Al Noga there.
Al Noga was another one.
He was the I guess one of the first Hawaii UH grad,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
So
Oh,
Al,
because of that affiliation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys just pick. They just pick their favorite because there's a lot of San Francisco Giant fans here. in
yeah,
Hawaii.
and that's because you had a lot of guys from Hawaii too, like
That
Jerome
play the game.
Williams. Yeah, they
Oh.
follow. You know, like my team. Everybody goes, "What's your team?" I said, "Wherever there's a local boy, I watch." the
Right,
game."
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, snaps to that because exactly. I mean, I think that's a lot of the Polynesians do that right now.
Yeah.
But back in the old days, the old days, I think there was a lot of Steeler fans.
Yeah.
And
Steelers
a lot
was
of
big.
Dallas Cowboy fans because those are the games that they used to show
On TV, yeah, you know, only 4 channels. Seriously, that's the only games they would show, and everybody
Yeah.
would watch those games. So you
Get up
fell
at
in
like
love
2
with
a.m.
them.
in the morning.
Yeah, 2 and 4, 2 and 4. You would watch it.
Turn the antenna.
He's turning a dial for those of you who don't understand what he's
Right,
doing
exactly.
right now.
I
Yeah.
used to be the remote control for my grandfather.
Run back and forth
Yeah.
to the TV.
Hey, boy, change the channel.
Yeah.
You know, all day we do
Turn it
that.
up.
especially for sports. So have you come home a lot?
Yeah, I try to come home like twice a year. I watch my mom now, so
yeah.
she's living with me for the last 8 years. So I
Yeah.
try to bring her home. to
Because
see
you look a little
family.
tan, bro.
I know, right? I was like, it's funny because people see me on social media. They're like, dude, you need to come home. You like pale. I'm like, what?
It's Minnesota. So,
Yeah, no, but
you know.
still, I mean, I'm tanner than everybody
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But
Your base coat
like
is
Hawaii
dark
term,
for them.
that's not tan. You're like, oh, dude, you pale.
Yeah,
Like, so.
shark
I'm
bait.
gonna come see you soon.
Please do.
Me and my brother. People keep sending us pictures. I guess they put our picture in the Spam Museum in the
Oh,
entrance.
Seriously,
Yeah.
nice.
Remember when we did
Is
Minnesota?
the Spam
Yes.
Museum
We had
in Minnesota?
Yeah, Spam was invented in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I did not know
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, and it's
Austin, Minnesota.
not Austin, Minnesota.
Austin, Minnesota.
How many Austins are there?
A lot,
Yeah,
evidently.
Austin,
Oh, I only know 2 over there.
Texas,
In Texas.
Minnesota, and there's also one in. There's like 4 or something.
It's a funny thing. So my agent is like, yes, Hormel wants you to come and do like a presentation there. I'm like, great. So they booked the flight and they did Austin, Texas. Instead of
no.
Austin, Minnesota. I was like, I'm already in Minnesota. Why are you booking me a flight? Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
That's
classic.
So that was funny.
hilarious.
Have you been to the Spam Museum?
Oh yeah, I've been to the Spam. I performed at the Spam Museum. It was so cool.
Because it's not really. How far out of Minnesota is it?
It's in Minnesota, but it's from
Minnesota's
Minneapolis.
a
It's
state.
about.
I know,
Okay.
but there's like St. Paul, the
It's like
Mississippi
2 hours.
River.
It was 2 hours from St. Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, because we tried to go there and they said it's too far.
Yeah, it's like
And we
2-3
were in
hours.
St. Paul at the time.
Yeah, that'll be about 2-3 hours.
Yeah. But I don't know if you got to see the whole show. Well, we won all the Spam challenges.
Yeah.
And then, like, when we got home, Spam goes, hey, you guys interested in doing something? And I say, hell yeah. As long as
Right?
there's a check attached. we'll do
Remember
it."
when we tried?
Exactly.
Timo tried to shoot a poster with Spam for me, where we were gonna do like all the Spam cans, and then like a
Like in a tub?
a Farrah Fawcett, like a Farrah Fawcett
Oh, that's a great idea.
thing with Spam, but they never signed off on it.
We
So
should.
maybe you should work
That's
that
a great
out.
idea because we were talking about how do you get all the Hawaii celebrities to do a different photo with Spam, and then we pitch Spam as the state of
Wow, that'd be cool.
Spam state. Oh, Wallace Spam. That's a great idea.
Oh, that's pretty
Did you
cool.
take it?
Yeah.
Do you still have the photo? Send it to me.
Exactly.
Send
Oh,
it
yeah.
to me. I'll
Oh, yeah.
go and pitch them.
I
I'm
have
serious.
that photo.
Yeah, I want to see
Yeah.
that Farrah Fawcett.
I
there.
have that photo.
Is that the one, the Farrah Fawcett one, and had the Mexican rug?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to have that in my room.
Really? I think I
Yeah.
had that in my room too, but
Yeah.
not for the different reason.
I like
Because I
the
wanted to
aesthetic.
look like her,
Yeah,
not
I like the hair.
I wanted to sleep with her.
I like the hair.
That's so
I
funny.
like the hair.
We got to
Yeah,
take a quick
exactly.
break. Don't go anywhere. It's a Hawaii thing. We'll be right back. For all your money needs, Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union is here for you. Visit hificu.com. Air and Sea Travel Center. Best group tours throughout the world. Let's go travel and see the world to make beautiful memories. Call 808-951-9800 today. Welcome back to It's a Hawaii Thing, talking story with Esra Tuaola. What have you been doing now? I mean, I know you've been traveling and singing, but is that your main thing?
No, actually, I'm like so many things. My speaking agent's out of New York City. I'm with UTA, and they book me around the country to speak on diversity, inclusion stuff. and,
That's awesome.
you know, anti-bullying. I was just here, and I talked with Farrington High School.
Yeah.
And we went to Campbell as well, which was awesome.
Yeah, we're having a huge problem right now.
Yeah,
I got called just last week for 4 different schools. Like, can you come and do something? I was like, what am I going to do? But the whole goal was to try to gather some
Well, we
athletes
should
and
pair
fighters.
up
No,
when I come back.
guaranteed.
And seriously, we're going to come back and we're going to try to, just work with the Hawaii Legacy Foundation, and then.
Do you see, talking about bullying, do you
Yeah.
see, 'cause I'm seeing this more. The problem isn't the kid, it's either the dad who's trying to be like, no let it no bother you. You
Right.
just knock them out. You know what I
Right.
mean? Old school style. Do you see more of that, or do you see
I think it's social media.
social media?
It's definitely social media. I think
100%.
we're definitely living in a different era. You know, it's one of those things people can bully. It's one click of
Yeah.
the button and they can reach 1,000, of their friends. So social media has a big, but still, we still need to get in there
Yeah.
and talk to the kids. I mean, it would be great if both of you guys, we would do something.
For sure.
Because they need to see that positive, right, sort of role model also, just to sort of kind of send out that message. What I try to get to them is like, this is it. You don't know that person that you're bullying might be the person that saves your life, right, in a hospital, or
hire you for a job.
yeah, or hire you for a job or something, right? And so they don't get that when they're that age, right? And so it's good to like sort of kind of educate them in that way and just sort of like lay it out and let them play it out, you know. So
one of the biggest things we're seeing though is there's it seems like a lot of schools here have private Instagram accounts, and all the fights are going up, and that's where
do you mean,
it's like a
fights?
bulletin board of
Or they're like videoing.
videoing
like,
the fight, then they put it up on that
Beefs? Like actual beefs?
Scraps, yeah. Go look at YouTube.
Wow.
You know what's sad is what is Kapule? Oh, so many videos. I heard they're starting to take them down.
They have to, 'cause
so
that's
many
against the
videos.
law.
Yeah, but it's
They're
hard to find.
minors.
You can't find all of them, right?
Right.
So the school should be responsible.
I think
even
so
Kaiser
too. If you
has
like
one.
you drop. My kids are 21, right? And so it's one of those things. That's one of the biggest reasons why we came out in 2002, because we wanted to make sure our kids were safe and make sure people knew that they had 2 dads. But I think it's one of those things and stuff. It's really difficult.
Do you
right
have
now.
twins?
Twins, a boy and a girl.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A boy and a girl.
I forgot
yeah.
to ask you about that.
I adopted them when I was when they were like a week old.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it
And
was
they're 21
amazing.
now?
They're 21. Can you
Wow.
believe that? Yeah, 21
It's been that
years
long.
old. Yes. Can you?
I meant to ask you that every time I see you and I forget.
Yeah. No, I know, right?
Because somebody
Yeah,
mentioned
that's why.
twins and I thought it was.
Well, you're so busy. You're so busy. We're so busy, and it's one of the things you have.
Did
it's
you
hard.
adopt them in Minnesota?
No, I adopted them in Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
So I adopted from
Kanakamali.
a cousin of mine. She already had 4 kids, and she was young, and she was having 2 more. My mom was in Hawaii, and it was one of those things where she was going to give them up for adoption.
Oh, so
and
it's Hanai.
Yeah, and she's like, no, my
Hanai.
son will take them. Like, okay. So I flew halfway around the world, right? I walked up, to the hut, like literally, like a Samoan hut. They put them both in my hands, and it was like, that was it. I started just crying, and
Right.
I called my brothers and sisters. I was like, hey, now I know how you guys feel, when you guys brought your firstborn
Yeah,
home,
yeah.
right? So
That's
it
cool.
was just amazing.
So what
yeah.
are they doing now?
Oh, so they're back in Minnesota, and My partner at the time, my ex, he has a big day spa there, Spalamanta. So my daughter works there, and my son works construction and stuff like that. So
Wow.
they, and they're taking a break from school because they sort of were during the COVID era.
Yeah.
And they're not good online. I would not be good online.
No, no
taking
one's good
classes and
online.
stuff like that.
It's hard. It's
they're still
hard.
taking a break, and I think a lot of that generation is taking a break, but
Right.
sometimes too much of a break.
Dad.
They don't know when to stop. That's
Yeah,
what it
exactly.
is.
You're 35 years old already. Get out. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Boy. So what about the singing career?
Singing career, we just recorded a new single that we're going to release next in January. It's called Room for Love. And we're talking about social media, all the hate that you see out there. And, I got together with a friend of mine who's a songwriter in Nashville, and he wrote this song for my organization, Hate Is Wrong. And it's called Room for Love. And I will
awesome.
send you the
Yeah,
song.
send it.
It's
How
a
come
positive.
you're not doing hokus? Is he in the? Are you in the
you should go get
zeitgeist
it.
here?
You should go submit it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
should do that. So
Brooke
I'm
can
gonna
help you.
Yeah, that'd be
I don't know
fantastic.
anything about the hokus. You're a radio guy.
I
Yeah.
left a long time ago.
But it's sending out a positive message.
That's
right?
good.
Room for love.
We
So,
got to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's a Hawaii thing. We'll be right back. Windows Hawaii. Windows are not only designed to beautify your home, but also to make your home more secure, energy efficient, and virtually noise proof. Contact Mario now for your free in-home estimate. 808-671-0808. Welcome back to It's a Hawaii Thing, talking story with Esra Tuaola, former Minnesota Viking
Yeah.
So you
singer,
don't live
actor.
here, so you just caught him here.
Well, he's here. Tell everybody why you're here.
So I was here because I was the Grand Marshal for Honolulu Pride.
yeah.
Grand Marshal?
Yes. Can you
Oh
believe
my
that?
Did they put you in a
Lord.
golf cart? What did they put you in?
No. We had they upgraded me
Please.
to a convertible.
It's all
right?
floats all the time in
Yeah.
this parade.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, so Hawaii Legacy Foundation brought me here for the Honolulu
Nice.
Pride. It was awesome. Seriously, I got emotional when we turned the corner to go down Kalakaua and saw all the people, and
So many people.
it's so many
It
people.
was one of the biggest ones.
because
Yeah.
Yeah.
people couldn't come for 2
Yeah,
years, so
yeah.
even more so everybody
Oh, it was
like,
amazing, right? And just to know that I grew up in Waimanalo as a little kid, growing up and thinking like, oh my gosh, I could never be myself. And,
Right.
And then coming out, and it was awesome. It was just incredible.
Yeah.
I started crying, and
How has the feedback been?
you get the positive feedback. You also get the negative feedback,
Yeah.
right?
where's the negative coming?
Right, exactly. From Christians,
family.
from families,
Usually,
from
right?
people, right, that don't agree. But it's crazy because I just you can't hurt me
Right.
anymore,
Yeah.
and I'm going to tell this straight up. You can't hurt. 35 years of my life I was in the closet. I'm out now. You can't hurt me. You can't do anything or say anything and stuff will hurt
Yeah.
me.
Right.
Because I've been through all of it, right? And so I think it's amazing that we should stay strong and stay positive and just sort of educate people on who we
Yeah.
are, right? Because I'm still 6'4", 300-pound Samoan, so
Yeah,
Facts.
try.
try,
her.
try, try.
Facts.
But I think they just need the.
So is it? How's the Samoan community?
That's a good question. Samoan, Polynesian are very much influenced by religion.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of that's what makes it so difficult. But what they don't realize and stuff in their family, there's tons of mahu
Yeah.
or fa'afines
Yeah,
or
in the culture.
in the culture
it's
itself.
accepted.
Very much
Right,
accepted.
right,
They just
right.
have something at the Bishop Museum, which we're going to go check out.
Kapamahu, you
Yes,
oh,
and
good.
Oh, I heard about
where
that.
they don't understand that we were put in sort of high positions. Even like the American Indians, the two-spirited, they were very much respected, right? But those things were sort of clouded when the missionaries came, when
course.
religious came.
Colonialism.
Yes.
Because in Hawaii, it was all about us,
Yeah.
right? It was all about the land. It was all about family. It was
Well,
all
what's
about,
crazy? You say that. Like, I go to Europe a lot, and before
Yeah.
I go, I try to read history stuff, or I
Yeah.
watch the History Channel. Did I just
Right.
age myself?
Yeah.
And there's so many things about the Romans,
Right.
and how the kings and queens had these massive orgies, and
Right.
I mean, just
That's
all
got
of it.
nothing
You know
to
All
what I
of
mean?
it, right?
But how the king had his boys and
Right.
all of that.
It's just
It was
all.
just-
It's the control thing, I think.
Right.
Right. People just wanted to.
and that's where the religion divided everything. We got some nice parting gifts.
Oh my
for you,
gosh!
by the
What?
way.
I
Yeah,
got
we
one
have to
job.
end.
I got one.
I
job.
like gifts.
I don't got more jobs,
give me.
but because we love you so much,
Oh.
we have 88 Teas as a sponsor of the show.
What?
So we have shirts for you.
Thank you so
We
much.
get your size. What size are you? 2X.
2X.
Hey,
Yes,
you got
these
2X.
are
I
all
used to be 3X, but yeah.
But he's intermittent
You've been working out.
Oh my
now.
God.
That's
that's
Brooke
so cool.
on the ukulele. That's me on the ukulele.
Oh, that's awesome.
We gave you extra shirts because we love you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
ADTs.
visit ADTs before you leave.
Okay, I will. I will definitely do that. No, I don't, but I will find it. Yeah.
This one's cute.
Ah, nice, nice.
And then this one is so Hawaii.
I love that. I love
V-neck.
that.
You
Red
like
looks good
V-necks.
on me too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We got some Menehune Max.
Oh. Oh, now we don't have to buy like the
no,
cases.
no. We got some
We don't have to buy the
furikake
cases.
mixed with taro chips.
Ooh.
That's coming your way.
Nice.
Ulu chips, because the motherland.
Ulu chips. Go figure, yeah.
Good. Huh?
So we used to make ulu chips when we were growing up on the banana farm.
Now it's in. Now it's
Yeah,
like
now it's a
hipster
hot
thing.
item now.
Taro chips from Hawaii Chip Company. We love you, Jimmy. Thank you.
What?
So
And then one manini, one for the plane.
yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
I'll give that to Joshua,
Yeah,
my fiance. Yeah.
That's right. Tell everybody where they can follow you on the social. I know you like
Yes.
doing
Oh, wait,
social
sorry,
media.
sorry.
Oh, you got
Oh,
a
oh,
bougie
oh,
bottle.
You get a bougie bottle because
Are you serious?
you're
Yeah.
bougie.
Oh.
And it's for your water or whatever you want
Your
to put
liquor.
in
Oh
it.
my gosh, yeah. So.
Tell everybody where
Sustainable.
you're at to follow you.
Oh, please follow me on social media. It's the Sarah Tuaolo, or you can go Mr. Aloha.
Yeah.
Also, I'm on Facebook. Yeah, those
You
are
tweet?
the two main
You
thing.
do the tweet thing.
Yeah, the tweet. Yeah, I'm on a tweet thing.
Do you
yeah.
do you TikToker? Are you a TikToker?
I'm a TikToker too, but just not even like really small kind.
You
so.
can catch the rest of this interview on our extended version on YouTube. We'll
We're
see you
gonna
guys
swear
next
in
time.
Samoan.
Hui ho. See you next time. Welcome back to It's a Hawaii Thing. We have Esra Tuaola hanging out with us. We're talking everything about his career,
I think this is the
football,
most shirts we've
singing.
ever given somebody.
It is.
Can I see the red
Well,
one?
it's the biggest size we've given anybody, so it's the most material.
This is the nice one. Yeah.
It's a V-neck.
Well, you're supposed to say our show one was the nice one. But
Oh yeah.
They're
your
all
show
nice.
one's-
They're equally nice. They're equally lovely.
We're gonna give the other 3 to your other half.
Okay, sounds good. He can use them for like a 90 or
Nice.
something like that.
A 90.
So big. Like,
Yeah. So what do you like doing when you're downtime?
Ah.
You still working? It looks like you're still working out a lot.
You know what? I had to lose some weight. I was like 350 pounds like a year and a half ago.
What position did you play?
I played nose guard, defensive lineman,
really?
and stuff like that. So I lost weight because I got a knee replacement. Like 15 weeks ago, I brand spanking new
Feel
right
better?
knee, and it's my rehab is going really well and stuff like
Is
that.
that from
So
football? The knee?
That's
Bad
from
knee?
football. Yeah, that's
This
from
all
football.
from
Yeah.
football.
Yeah,
Bob.
right, exactly.
Well, he does so many things. I don't know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Kickball. He's a boxer.
I know,
Dodgeball.
But
Yeah.
the wear and tear is
Yeah.
from all of those
Yeah,
years.
there weren't
of-
tears from all of that and stuff. So I'm just glad that I got it. I can walk downstairs now without pain.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. So.
And so you've been working out?
I've been working out. Yeah, I've been trying to. Yeah, I guess when you're a football player, I should
Part of
scratch
your
that.
life.
Yeah, because a lot of my friends that played. I think it's one of those things where you just got to keep on moving forward. Especially
gotta.
as being a football player, your joints, every muscles just get tightened up.
We're the
and-
same age now, aren't we?
Excuse me.
We're the
yeah,
same
we're
age.
How old are you?
51.
Oh, I'm older than you, so you gotta listen to me.
You're not older than him.
I am.
No
I'm
way.
not.
No
I'm
way.
54.
My birthday was last
What?
week. I'm 53.
Yeah, I'm
You
54.
are? No.
Yeah, 54. Oh,
What?
Can I get that on? I hope they got that on that reaction on like.
That's not palusami.
Right, it's like the ulu chips.
Yes.
Ulu
yeah,
chip.
yeah,
Banana
the taro
skin.
chip.
You've been cooking a lot?
I have been.
He
We
cooks
had
a lot on his Instagram
Yeah.
and stuff.
Have you been
Yeah.
on the
Which one?
cooking
No, he
show?
hasn't
Oh, no,
been
not
home.
yet.
How
Haven't
you
been-
not been on?
Timing-wise.
How many seasons you've been on this show now?
Timing wise.
But we opened up a restaurant. I was the executive chef for a restaurant in Provincetown.
No way.
The Pilgrim House. But then last year we opened up a Hawaiian grill.
You told me that. Yeah. How's that going?
In
Awesome.
Minnesota?
You know, the biggest seller.
You don't
was-
even understand how many Hawaiians.
No, you
No.
told me there's a
style
whole
there.
club
The
over
biggest seller was spam musubi. So all these wealthy, rich, white, rich people and
Really?
stuff would just buy up the
Yeah.
spam musubi. I'll take a dozen of that.
Random.
I think like it was just crazy. Yeah.
So
But it was
random.
great to bring the the taste of aloha all the way
Right.
to
Yeah,
the west,
yeah.
the East Coast.
Did
and
you
stuff.
did you ever hook up with the group, the Frozen Hawaiians?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, good.
In Minnesota. Yeah.
Isn't he a frozen Hawaiian? Does
Yeah.
he automatically get in the group?
When we first met, he didn't know who they were,
Oh.
and
Right.
then they all showed up to the things, like
Yeah.
2,500 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And they get together once or twice a year and they barbecue.
Once or twice a year, and there's a lot in the tri-state area. You know, they all come. We all come
What's
together.
the tri-state? Name them.
So it's Wisconsin, and it's Iowa, and then Illinois. So
Okay,
yeah.
and then in where you're at,
Yeah.
there's St. Paul,
There's St. Paul,
there's Mississippi River,
the Mississippi River,
Minneapolis,
yeah, Minneapolis.
and you live where?
I live in Bloomington. It's like a suburb right out of Minneapolis.
It's like
so.
the Kahala side of.
Yeah, no.
In Minnesota.
More like the right. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I seen
More
your,
like the
I seen your condo.
Yeah.
I seen the condo.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the window go from the ceiling to the ground, you're paying extra money.
Yeah, exactly.
Minnesota.
Exactly. But it's so nice. You know that there's a river. For the longest time, it was like 2 years. From the longest time, I was like, "Oh, that's the Mississippi River." Like, you know, MIS. Like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I find out. My friend goes, "That's not the Mississippi River. That's the Minnesota River that
Oh,
runs
really?
into." I'm like, and all this time, I'm just telling people,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's the Mississippi
I live
River."
next to the Mississippi
Huckleberry
River.
Finn, yeah. Like, you know, like,
But the
you know.
Mississippi divides St. Paul and
Minneapolis. Yeah,
though, right?
yeah,
Okay.
it does.
Mississippi
It does.
does.
I gotta make sure I got that right.
Then where does the Minnesota River divide?
Well, is it
Oh,
higher,
it's
right?
just like a little thing,
You know, like a
trickling.
runoff.
Like,
Oh.
just
Yeah.
sprinkle inside.
It's the
yeah.
Alawai or no?
Yeah. That is
It's
dirty.
actually, you're so right. It is the Alawai
Yeah.
of the Minnesota River. Yeah.
But it is a beautiful town.
It is. It's really
St.
cool.
Paul is nice.
You know,
Minneapolis is
Minnesota
cool.
people are lovely human beings.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, the Minnesota nice
For
is
Howleys,
cool.
no offense.
Yeah.
Don't you? Wait a minute.
You have to say that,
Wait
right?
a minute. During
No
the,
No,
offense.
no offense.
Yeah.
but
listen to this. When we did the Great Food Truck Race and we hooked up,
Yeah.
she's the one that hooked me up with Miss Minnesota.
Oh, nice.
You remember that?
Awesome.
Don't ever say those words. Hooked you up with Miss
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
We
didn't
didn't sleep
hook you up.
together.
Yeah, well,
it's a term.
comes out of your mouth. It's 50.
You introduced
50,
me,
50.
Right.
kind of, to Miss Minnesota.
I
Nice.
put the bat signal out to
Yeah.
the Hawaiian
What was her
Civic
name?
Clubs, and
What was her name?
I have no idea who Miss
Oh, I thought
Minnesota
you
was
were-
my year.
I thought you knew who she was.
No.
Because she showed up that day you showed up.
And it
Oh,
wasn't
nice.
my
Yeah.
Miss Minnesota because that would have been 20 something years later. It's probably the current reigning.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. I just got a text and said, "Oh, Brooke told me to call you. You know, if you want."
Oh, maybe it was then from my year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was. I
Oh,
think.
okay. I don't know.
Yeah, but
The
she was
Howley
there
girls
the
are
day
all-
that you showed up.
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Nice.
And she got the word out too.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Such a
it was
cool
so much
town.
fun to see you there, and obviously you had a huge following anyway. Because when we got there, it was like the line was lined
Yeah,
up and
they were on
stuff,
a
ready
roll.
to
you,
go.
you did had a big part of that
Ah,
too. You were
thank you.
pumping it out,
Yeah.
but it was insane because I remember. I don't know if you came on the day that it was raining and it was like
Yeah.
30 degrees.
Yeah.
and we were wearing t-shirts and shorts, and for TV. Don't put on a jacket. We need you to look I'm
Hawaiian.
like freaking freezing.
I know
You know
exactly,
what I mean?
right?
And
Because
we
30 degrees for you guys is like negative
Negative
100,
20.
You know,
Yeah.
But we
It's
show
crazy.
up and there's tents all along the road.
Well, I
Remember
saw a
the Grand
picture. Wasn't
Creamery?
there
Yeah.
hula dancers?
Hula dance, guy playing
ulis?
ukulele,
Yeah.
and they waited 3 hours before we got there.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah,
Amazing.
That's Hawaii. That's how Hawaii roll,
Yeah.
right? That's how the Polynesians roll.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the Midwest and it's like you see another Polynesian, like Sole,
know.
what? You know, it's like what's you doing here? Yeah. Oh, I married somebody here. They
Yeah.
either marry somebody there, or they're in the military, or So
What
So
was
how long have you been in Minnesota?
I've been there for 32 years.
So do you have a Minnesotan accent
I
at all?
don't think so. I
No,
think
it doesn't sound
because
like
of my pigeon, it sort of kind of like it scrambles out. like, but I think
Because there is a Minnesota.
Yeah, it is. I think they just drag it up like oof da, which is you can't say right because
Oof.
over there oof da is like but over here oof. It's like, talking about swearing in Samoan, right? It's
Right,
a,
right,
it's a
right,
whole
right,
different
right, right.
meaning, right?
Wait,
So-
aren't we on YouTube right now?
Yeah, you can say whatever.
Oh, okay.
What
yeah.
were you saying yesterday? What swear words were you saying yesterday in
I said
Samoan?
ufa.
Ufa.
Did you yesterday?
Yeah, I was like, I want to. I forget how what it was. How I
Aikai?
used it.
Yeah.
No, he used. But did you? What you said another word?
Oh,
I
with
did
the
say
K.
another word. No, I didn't say kefe.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Just went right in
I
there.
didn't say that.
Went right in there. He did.
All right.
What was it? What was the first thing you got off the plane? Where do you go eat?
Oh.
In Hawaii or Minnesota?
In
Oh,
Hawaii.
in Hawaii, it's gotta be seriously Diamond Head Market and Grill.
Oh, you like that? That's a
Really?
good
I love that,
You're
yeah.
so bougie.
That's a good
I'm so bougie. What? No, what? No,
Dime
it does.
Head.
No, it's not bougie. It's sort of it's
locals.
you know the owner. Like
Yeah.
you know.
It's locals. There's good. It's
Yeah,
good in there.
it's good.
For
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
but
Hey, I
it's
was
not
good.
Zippies.
I was there on
No.
Wednesday. I was there on Wednesday,
Yeah.
and I was the lady who normally doesn't do the register.
Right.
She works in the kitchen.
Yeah.
She was doing the register. She was stacking something into the thing.
Okay.
And the guy who works in the kitchen was doing the register. It was like 6 of us waiting. I was the third one in line.
Yeah.
And the girl at the end of the line goes, "Hey, your refrigerator's on fire."
Oh.
And
At Diamond Head Grill?
At Diamond Head Grill.
Yeah.
And she goes, "What?" And we turn around and there's smoke coming out of the bottom of the refrigerator.
Oh.
And she goes, I gotta help ring him up. You can go put out the fire."
Oh.
Telling the guy who's in the kitchen to go put out the fire. And she's worried about getting all of us out to pay.
Oh.
And all of us are like, "No, you gotta put out this fire first."
Oh yeah,
So we
but
all
thanks to social media though, where it's all like the hate and like give me my donuts, like you know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sort of it's like it's customer service
Right, right.
first, and then you know.
Yeah, but she
Later.
was so sweet. She was
Yeah.
trying to help us. I forget
That's
her
so
name.
cool.
Auntie. So we all
That's
put our
cool.
stuff down and went and helped open up the thing, and there was fire coming out the bottom of the refrigerator.
Hi, health
The
code.
char siu burger
you
is
should check out
amazing.
Diamond
That's
Head
I
Theater.
love the char siu burger there.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
it's
But
really
I'm-
good.
Like again, I'm good friends with Calvin. You know,
you
Calvin.
gotta try the
Okay.
portobello
So-
mushroom burger.
Oh, that.
Oh
I
my
do. I make
God.
that in the
Happening
mainland, and
right
people
now.
love
they
it.
have this sauce.
Yeah.
That I want to bottle. I told him you should bottle the damn sauce.
Yes, yeah. Even like their salad sauce too. yeah.
Awesome.
But we do
Dressing.
go to Rainbow.
But, they call
Okay,
that
because
dressing.
let's keep it real. You just said portobello
We go to
mushroom
Rainbows
burger.
for the mixed plate,
Okay,
you know,
thank
like and
you.
stuff.
Let's just get Kuaina for a second portobello mushroom.
I was
We
plant
need to
based for a little
support
while.
our
Yeah.
ohana. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
we
like,
forgive you.
you gotta support your ohana, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
Bougie.
You want to help with your diet.
Bougie.
You
Bougie.
want to help with your diet, you should go eat over there.
Bougie.
Oh yeah, because they do have healthy choices.
They do.
They do.
have
You can
healthy
get mac salad
choices.
or
Green
the real
salad.
salad, which
Yeah.
you know, obviously in Polynesia, especially Samoans, like salad.
Garnished.
What? Yeah.
Garnish.
It's a garnish. Yeah, it's like
It's parsley.
it's like putting parsley.
Their
on
plate
something.
lunches are good.
Yeah, I
Their
think so. Yeah,
ahikatsu is good.
yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah.
Calvin is the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin. He's a good. We go way back, and to tell you the truth, Calvin was good friends with my brother back in the old days and stuff like that. So he sort of not only is one of my good friends, but he sort of helped me throughout my
cool.
transition with being myself and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So great, amazing guy and stuff
Because you
like
grew
that.
up in Waimanalo. Diamond
Yeah.
Head Grill is very far from the
Yeah.
banana patch.
Yeah. Oh, great.
It's a very far.
Well, I think all the stuff that was in Waimanalo when I was growing up is all closed
All
down
gone.
now.
Yeah, a
All
lot of the good
Yeah.
ones.
You know, so
Yeah.
I think I'm not even sure. Bueno Nalos, is that still?
Nope.
Yeah.
But Caneques is still
Is it?
Hanging on.
hanging on.
I think because of
Yeah.
Hawaii 5-0 though.
Oh,
Because they
Oh,
always
okay.
show scenes there,
right.
which is good.
Right.
I wish they would do more of that. The shows that are
Well,
shot here,
attach
I wish they
them.
would attach themselves to more local spots.
Exactly.
It helps them out so much. You
Yeah.
they don't
Oh,
understand.
also, I have to clarify something with you and stuff. Hawaii 5-0, my pod got cut.
Oh, it
Doesn't matter.
It's okay.
You got casted.
You
You were
got-
on
yeah.
set.
Yeah.
You got paid. You have
Yeah.
tax receipts. It counts.
That's so
Yeah.
funny because I've done at least 3
counts.
shows and got cut. But I still get the check. I did Mike and Dave need wedding dates, and they cut me out. Those bastards.
Yeah, I know, but I think the reason why they cut me out, I'm going to tell you this. So the two main actors, the Howley and the
The other Holly.
Hawaii.
Magnum and
well, no, for Hawaii 5-0.
5-0. So it's
So I
Alex
went to
O'Loughlin.
Alex. Yeah.
So I did a mistake. I went to the Howley and I was like, "Oh, I loved your father," like because that McGarrett's son, right? Is
James Caan's
yeah.
son.
Oh, I loved your father growing up. He's like, "Oh no, that was him," and I think that's why it's like.
No,
That's not
they-
why
they
you got
cut it
cut.
out.
No, I think that's why I cut that.
That's not
It's like, oh, that's not
why.
me. You know, I'm from the
That's
mainland.
not
You know,
why.
I'm from the mainland. This is him. I was like,
No, they didn't cut you. For
That's
that.
not why.
Yeah. You
That's
probably-
not why.
so cha-cha.
I was told because sometimes the main actors don't want better looking people. on, so they
Yeah,
cut
we'll
you.
go with that one.
That's
yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Alex
Right.
O'Loughlin
And you
married
know,
to
then have some of
Malia.
these
Yes.
and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like no,
Also
just kidding.
short, if they're shorter than you, they
Wow.
don't like
Way
that.
shorter.
They-
Now
so-
he's calling out
Yeah.
Scott Kahn. Why
Oh,
you
I
gotta
didn't
call
say
Scott
him.
Kahn?
I said Alex.
He's a lot smaller
lot
than
taller
Alex.
than
He's
Alex.
bigger than most of
No.
them on that show.
That's what I mean. It was Alex, not Scott Kahn.
I'm
Scott is
6'4".
tiny.
Well, I'm like a little under 6'4", so I round up.
Yeah. With your
Always
shoes
round
on,
up.
of course. you have
Always
to.
round up.
Yeah,
I say.
you always round
So
up.
going-
But, except for the weight.
Wait, I could 100% agree.
You round
Yes,
out about
yes.
100
Tell
pounds.
everybody what's the name of your book and where can they get it?
It's called Alone in the Trenches, and you can get it on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
Or else they can just send me a message on if they want a personalized autograph.
Yeah.
I can send it direct to you. They can just reach me on my Instagram or Facebook.
He's
and
like
send me a
fascinated
DM.
because he's still writing his book. His
Oh,
book is in
yeah.
the
Oh
final
my gosh, are you
stages.
serious?
So when I met him, he
Yeah.
just finished writing his book. He came on
Yeah.
me and Augie's show to promote his book.
Yeah.
And I still have it.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's in my
Throwing
library.
Augie
Yeah.
under the bus right now. He is.
Yeah.
Why did I throw him under the bus?
Because you're like, I still have it. ... City councilman, where your book?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, you need to get in touch with him.
Okay.
His daughter created a huge program called Brave.
Okay.
And it's about anti-bullying. She wrote a book about it. It was all over the news actually on
Wow.
Thursday night. She did
Okay.
all the news stations to
And he's
promote
a
it.
city
And
councilman
he's a
now.
city councilman.
Wow.
But you got to get involved with Brave.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. So please
Hi,
connect me
Augie.
because it would be great to,
We-
to
I will,
do that.
for
yeah.
sure.
I got you.
You know,
When
it's
do
very
you-
important. I mean, seriously, we sort of kind of elaborated earlier and stuff, but it's one of those things where we need to do something, right?
Yeah.
We just got to get into these schools and talk to these kids and just sort of show them that there's a different way, right?
Yeah.
And
But I think no, right now, only because I have kids in
Yeah.
school. Everyone is hurting coming out of the pandemic.
yes,
Yeah.
So the bullies, I don't want to defend them, but there's a lot of kids that are in a lot of different types of traumatic pain
Yeah, that's what I,
due to the pandemic
Yeah.
and being isolated and whatever. So they're acting out in ways that they normally
Yeah.
wouldn't. So they're bullying other people, but also the kids who have been traumatized on the other end are getting bullied.
Yeah.
It's a cycle of like mental like anguish that's been
Right.
happening very, very
Yeah,
recently.
one of the
so
kids.
that's more important. That's
Yeah.
why we should get
Yeah.
in there.
One of the
right?
kids that I got called for by the parents I went to go talk to, and the first thing he said, I didn't even tell him. I just said, "Hey, who's bullying you?" And he looked at me and goes, "How you know?" He been getting bullied, but he was the bully. Because he's getting bullied, he's starting picking on
Other
other
people.
people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But it was an ugly one. I'll tell you off the air. But anyway, thank you for coming on the show.
Oh my gosh, this is seriously when I reached out to you and you're like, oh, like I'm on a show. I was like, yeah,
Perfect timing, finally.
perfect timing.
Yeah. When do you leave?
We leave. We're here until the 18th, and then we go to the Big Island.
Oh, good.
We're gonna go watch my brother's orchid farm over there and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Well, he's in Portugal.
You into
So-
flowers?
Oh,
I
so
don't.
you're house sitting.
Yeah, I'm house
you're
sitting.
orchid sitting.
Yeah, he's trusting me. Like, good luck.
Wait, did you get to go to Scarlet yet?
Where?
Did you get to go to Scarlet
His
yet?
dry
Oh, not
bar.
yet. I have not
You didn't
gone
go?
to Scarlet. No, not
You
yet.
want to go tonight?
Yeah, I think. Well, you have something going over there.
Every night. Every Friday, Saturday we have night. Yeah. Well, I thought
Yeah, we
I
go
thought
down.
you would have went last night. Didn't we have a party last night?
Yeah, you had a party and stuff, but it's so funny because I performed, right? I was on the Grand Marshal and then I performed on stage at the festival. And then they told me to close out, right? Because their headliner, I'm not going to mention his name,
You're
Jordy,
off Aries.
I'm not gonna mention his name.
didn't show up, right? And I
Wait,
was like, what?
didn't show up
And, you know,
for
I hope
Pride?
first of all, I hope he's safe and I hope he's okay and all of that, which is, I don't know why, but they did. But he I guess he canceled. So they asked me, but I was dressed in drag. I was dressed as Polly Lava. I do this. Yeah, it's my.
Wait, in a lava?
No. I had the
He
big
is
wig, everything.
done.
I had the top of dress.
I want to
all of
see this
that.
picture.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'll send you a picture of it.
Let's post it up for the show.
Yeah,
okay,
so I
Cody?
tell you, it was amazing, and so I did Polly Lava. It was the first time I introduced Polly Lava to the people here of Hawaii.
Yeah.
It was so much fun, and then they
See?
asked me like, "Oh, you want to be the headliner and close the show?" I was like, "Okay." Like, yeah.
Opportunities are given and you take them.
Brother, you better go do.
Yes.
You better go do. What's his name? Show. RuPaul's show.
Oh gosh, yeah.
He don't
I'm a
do the
live singer
show.
too.
That's what
so
I
it's
mean.
like a
you
live
you
singer.
have another. You have one more up on everyone else
He
because
don't
you
need
You know
can
what I want to
sing.
do if you can make this happen. So I've been on The Voice. I've been to the Super
That's
Bowl.
right. You did The
I've
Voice.
Been, playing the NFL. I'm a speaker. I'm a chef. I'd like to be in like a movie. So if there's a movie, come over here.
See that guy right
Hi,
there?
Jason Momoa.
Please give me like
Chief
that's
of War.
that's sort of like the next thing
Dude,
I want.
I don't think he even knows it.
But we're also. Oh, I forgot to tell you that we're also working on a show called Mr. Aloha, where it's going to be a one-camera show about my life. It's a comedic show. It's one of those things where, it's like all the painful things that happened, to all the comedians in my life. We're gonna bring it to life in more of a humor way,
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're working on that. This early stages,
Hi,
though.
Angie. Meet
Yes.
Ezra.
Exactly.
They're casting right now for
Chief of War.
for
Have
Chief
you
of
heard
War.
of Chief
What?
of War?
Yeah.
Jason
No.
Momoa's King Kamehameha spin-off show
Seriously?
for Apple Plus.
Oh
No?
my gosh, no, I've not heard, but
They're,
yes.
they're casting right now.
Right now
They're looking for
casting.
Polynesians.
Well, I gotta get I have an ab. I will get a couple
It's
abs.
a capital
By the
A.
time you cast, I'll be like,
It's a capital.
You'll be
A.
ready?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
All right, brother. And we got to get you to perform at Scarlet now.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah.
As the tapa wearing
Yeah,
poly-
Poly Lava.
Poly Lava.
Hey, so this is my introduction. The introduction is, Poly Lava from the beautiful tiny island of Waimanalo, right? As a child, she was sacrificed to the volcano, but the volcano spit her back out. She was cast for Moana, but she was too fat for the cast, so they cast her out. And so I did a spin-off with the song. Instead of, the one I sing to McDonald's. I've been staring at the edge of the water, long as I can remember when it's lunchtime. So it's a whole spin-off. I did it in
Nice. That's
Provincetown. And it's just been catching on, and I do it once in a while, not all the time, but it's so much fun, right? And normally I wear like my 10-inch stiletto, so I'm like 7 feet tall, but then I got a brand new knee, I can't wear those.
Don't sprain your ankle.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Thank
Exactly.
you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in.
having
Ezra
me.
Tuaola, you guys.
Love you guys.
Make sure you
Yeah.
follow him on Instagram. What is your Instagram?
Instagram is Sarah Tuaola or Mr. Aloha, or just Google gay NFL player so you can get my correct name. How to
Google
spell out my
NFL
name
gay
and then go
NFL
find
player.
me. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. We'll see you guys next time. Ahui ho.
Aloha.
It's a Hawaii thing.